Hello, tea friends. This is Barb from Barb's Tea Service, and we are back with our podcast courtesy on TV Studios. And I am here, as always, with studio engineer, co-host, and arm candy, Chris Gully.
We are relentless. We never stop.
We never do.
All right.
We never do. And we are back in the studio after a whirlwind of activity.
Yes.
Okay, we were all over Wisconsin.
We did a big circle.
We did, literally.
Yes.
Went full circle.
Yes.
Went to the east side of Wisconsin,
Right.
kind of up there, and up to the Upper Peninsula.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So we had a lot of fun.
Yes.
We had the wedding reception of our son Matt and daughter-in-law Jenna.
Yes.
And then that was at a Frank Lloyd Wright house. Incredible and very unique.
Right.
And we're definitely going to be talking about that today.
Yes.
And then we did some pre and post excursions.
Right.
To Milwaukee and Marquette, Michigan.
Yeah. Always in search of relevant topics for what we do.
Exactly. Relentless. And
Relentless.
I like that.
That's right.
Our theme.
We just don't take any time off, do we?
We don't. We
Right.
really don't. So.
But we don't need to because we don't do anything else. All right.
Okay. So here's what we hope to plan. Here's what we hope to cover today.
Right.
We're going to talk about the Still Ben Frank Lloyd Wright house
In Two Rivers.
in Two Rivers.
Mm-hmm.
Some wedding prep.
Yes.
Milwaukee from the Gilded Age to the 1950s happy days.
Yes.
All right. Rishi Teas. Explore Marquette Hotel, which wasn't exactly Gilded Age.
Okay.
And then, if we have time, and I hope we do, we'll talk a little bit about this wonderful charity tea that Rachel and I attended a few weeks ago.
Yeah. More local.
It was more local,
Very
right?
good.
But first, tea.
Okay, here we go. Oh, there's that pour. Okay.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
So, Chris, we're sampling white tea rose melange from Rishi Teas. And we'll take a few steps, and then I'll tell you, we'll talk about how we like it, and then I'll tell you why I picked it.
Okay, very good. Well, so you said it's a white tea?
White tea and green with jasmine.
Okay, yeah.
A blend.
Right. So it's very mild. I'm going to use the term grassiness, not unpleasant, but to that kind of herbaceous feeling on the throat, and nicely astringent, I would say.
Okay.
And all in all, I like it.
Okay. Are you picking up anything else? The grassy probably from the green.
Right.
But we have a few other things in there.
Not sure. Why don't you educate me?
All right. So there's rose petals.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
There's lavender and there's peppermint.
Oh, okay. There was a thing in there. Okay.
Yes.
I couldn't,
yes.
My brain wasn't like doing it, but yes.
You're typically not a peppermint.
No, it's not my first go-to.
But this isn't wildly
No.
peppermint. So nice.
Yeah. Peppermint to me can be a little bit on the burny side, sometimes.
I understand that, although I love peppermint.
All right.
Feel the burn.
Oh, boy. Okay.
All right. So why did I select Rishi Teas?
Okay.
I will tell you.
Very good.
We were in Milwaukee before we headed up to Two Rivers, so we were there for a couple days. This was all for wedding prep, mostly, but we took the little time that we had, some spare time, to explore the city.
Yes.
And we found out that Rishi Teas, their home is Milwaukee.
Yes. Who knew?
Interesting.
Yeah.
And we were first introduced to Rishi Teas by our friend Rick.
Right.
He's a great tea connoisseur.
Yep.
And this was probably like 15 some years ago. He brought it up to Pemberley.
Right.
And we really liked it. It was good quality. So while we were in its home city, we thought we'd learn a little bit more about Rishi Teas.
Yes.
So this was started in 1997 by a gentleman named Joshua Kaiser.
Right.
And he's the founder and the tea buyer. And he thought he loved these special teas that he would experience in his travels through Asia.
Right.
And couldn't really get it as much outside of that, but he thought North America would be a great market for this.
Right.
at the time because people were now going to the single origin coffee and the fine varietal wine.
Yes.
Okay. So we thought they'd be ready for something like this.
Right.
And it's all organic. It's free trade. So it's all the good feels of tea.
Okay.
And Milwaukee, who knew?
That's right.
You don't always think of tea with Milwaukee. You might think of another beverage.
Another beverage, yes. Which I like. I like that too.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Okay. And the second reason I picked this tea is because Rishi Tea is the tea that is served at the Pfister Hotel in Milwaukee.
Yes.
They serve this exclusively.
Right.
So this is indeed a Gilded Age hotel.
Right.
And we first learned about this historical venue from our friends Pam and Quint.
Right.
They were there on a tour a few years ago.
Right.
And among other things, they toured a lot of the Frank Lloyd Wright homes in the area.
Right. Uh-huh.
So a bit of a theme here.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And this was built in 1893 by Guido Pfister and his son Charles.
Right.
And it was billed as the Grand Hotel of the West.
Yes.
It was built for $1 million at the time.
That was not nothing.
It was not nothing. And it had some innovative features.
Right. For the time. Yep.
For the time. Fireproofing.
Always a good thing. Yeah. Yeah.
You don't see that build so much on free Wi-Fi and fireproofing.
Yeah.
Most people take that for granted.
Yeah. Which is maybe why it's still standing. Who knew?
Right?
All right.
There's electricity through the hotel.
Right.
And then individual thermostat controls in each room.
Yeah, which was probably mind-blowing for the time. Yeah.
I mean, if your neighbor likes it hot, that's what you're going to get.
That's their problem.
So even though it cost a lot of money, it didn't make a lot of money its first year.
Maybe ahead of its time or something.
Yeah, and I don't think it was maybe as well known.
Right.
But so it actually was losing money its first year. But the following year, in 1894, it hosted the State Republican Convention.
Yes.
Then it became...
Yeah, people come into town, hey, this is nice, let's come back. All right.
Exactly. And so over the years, a lot of very famous folks visited, including President McKinley and President Kennedy.
All right.
So, yeah.
Nice.
And then in 1962, by this time, it had started to fade.
Right.
And it went up for auction.
Right.
And this gentleman, Ben Marcus,
Uh-huh.
he bought it. He was a movie theater operator, and his goal was to restore it to its original beauty, which he did.
Yeah.
And he also added a tower, 23 floors of guest rooms.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. And they have this philosophy called selves.
So yeah, you were talking about that. So I actually not heard of that before. So tell us.
Me either.
Yeah.
But we definitely experience this because they have extreme hospitality.
Right.
They want people to feel welcome, go above and beyond, and boy, did we feel that.
It's a very much you walk in and it's very much a personality that you get from the people working at the hotel. It's a different energy, which I liked.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I like that personality because you really feel like it's alive and welcoming and not sterile.
Well, because when we were traveling, we were kind of we stated there's nothing wrong with corporate hospitality.
Right.
When you want to get a hotel room and that's all you want.
Exactly.
And then we would stay at other places where was a Victorian era place that was a lot. It was very nice, but but anyway, so as one of the benefits of travel is just kind of experience those types of things. So yeah, again, this hotel definitely had this overused term vibe to it, but it's very pleasant, very good, and I wouldn't mind staying there.
No, I think we are going to.
Yes.
But when we came in, we didn't have much time.
Right.
Again, we were there for a purpose in Milwaukee, wedding prep.
Right.
But we had walked down there and we wanted to see the tea room. I just wanted to take a quick peek. It was in the morning, way before afternoon tea. We didn't have time slotted for it.
Right.
But I went to the concierge.
Yeah.
She was awesome.
Yeah.
I said, could we just come and take a peek at your tea room? I do a podcast.
Right. Mm-hmm.
I do a blog. And she said, it's on the 23rd floor.
Yeah.
So very top.
Yeah.
And she said, I will take you up there.
She also mentioned, well, you mentioned that, you were a writer for Tea Time, and we're just looking for different stories and things to pitch.
Right.
And I've seen this before where people say, I wish you would have told me.
Yes. She said, we would have. And she even said, we could possibly get you in today. Yeah. So that is.
Yeah, use those powers for good.
Yes, we will be back.
Okay.
But she took us all the way to the 23rd floor.
Right.
Introduced us to one of the tea directors.
Right.
They gave us the behind-the-scenes tour where they put all the teapots and everything is baked in-house.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And then they had this little trolley full of these Rishi Teas, loose tea blends. And
we got to smell every one.
She insisted that we smell every single one.
Yeah.
It was like, it was just amazing. So we will be back there.
Right.
And what did you think of that tea room?
Well, it was great. I mean, it was, I mean, that was 1890. So that's kind of Gilded Age era style.
Right.
But it wasn't overdone.
Right.
And it was a very comfortable room, had a great view. And because you're up and, there's not a lot of tall buildings in Milwaukee, which is charming. Right. And so that was probably one of the taller ones. So you got a nice view of the lake and in the cityscape, and it was very pleasant.
It was. And I think because this was the newer edition, they did keep with that Gilded Age flavor, but with kind of a contemporary twist to it.
Yeah.
And you have those beautiful views of the lake. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
So we will be back.
All right.
And I just want to show to the camera, this is the Rishi tea.
Right.
That we're sampling.
Right.
And it smells fabulous.
Yes.
And you can see just how this is not dust. This is like very
they're chunks.
Yeah, that's very good.
And,
it smells great.
Right.
Okay. So another thing we got to take in while we were in Milwaukee was they had this lovely river walk.
Yes.
And you had discovered
as I want to do
in your research that there was this statue called the Bronze Fonz.
I was intrigued.
And you knew I would be too.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
So what is the Bronze Fonz? Well, this is a statue of Henry Winkler.
Yes.
A.K.A. Happy Days Arthur Fonzarelli.
The Fonz.
The Fonz.
Yeah.
And the sitcom, for those of you who have watched it, you probably know that it's supposed to be taking place in Milwaukee.
Right.
Happy Days and Laverne and Shirley. Yeah. So this is in the likeness of Henry Winkler. The statue is only 5 feet 6 inches.
Right.
And so people can come. It's right on the Riverwalk and have your photo op.
Yep.
But this statue is not without controversy.
Yeah. So I'm reminded. So there are various bronzes.
Right.
In the United States. Yeah. So that are. For example, Lucille Ball.
Oh, that was a disaster.
It was a famous one, which was awful.
Right.
We saw this one. It was Henry Winkler adjacent.
Yes. Okay, because we also saw Don Knotts. When we were in West Virginia, right?
Right. Yeah. Don Knotts sitting on a bench.
And that one was really good.
Yeah.
So I would say, now that you bring that up, the Bronze Fonz is somewhere between Don Knotts and Lucille Ball, right?
Okay, that's going to be our gauge now for any outdoor bronze of some American celebrity.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Very good. I love it.
Well, not everyone was a fan of this idea.
Okay.
So it was commissioned by Visit Milwaukee. They're a nonprofit group. They promote business and tourism for Milwaukee.
Right.
They raised $85,000 for this.
Mm-hmm.
But Mark Brenner, not a fan.
Yeah, a hater. I think he's a hater.
He was a hater. He was a Bronze Fonz hater. And he was a local gallery owner.
Right.
And he was also the executive director of MARN.
Okay.
This is Milwaukee Artist Resource Network.
Probably had an attitude.
Oh, he did.
Yeah.
And he threatened to close his gallery and resign his position at MARN if, and I quote, that stupid Fonzie sculpture, unquote, was erected.
Okay. Gauntlet thrown.
Yes. Well, ultimately, Visit Milwaukee Bureau, they won over, and they put this in 2008.
Right.
That gentleman, Mr. Brenner, he did close his gallery.
Yeah, I'm thinking he was going to close it anyway, but he was looking for some excuse.
He was maybe a little media attention because he, you know what he did? He ended up opening a brewery.
Okay, see, there you go.
Yeah. So anyway, this was unveiled in August of 2008.
Yep.
A lot of the cast members from Happy Days showed up, and Henry Winkler was there, of course.
Right.
And he said it was unbelievable.
Which is an interesting remark to make.
It is. It's not like a raving endorsement, but it's unbelievable.
So for people who are looking at this on YouTube, we do have a picture. You want me to just flash to that real quick?
That would be great.
All right, hang on. And for those who are just listening to this, on audio only, just imagine a bronze Fonz. All right. Okay, so it's up. So for those who are looking on a screen, it's on the right-hand side. You see Barb and I, with Fonzie between us.
and there's also, so this is kind of a collage, I think, of our Milwaukee trip,
right.
Our trip to Wisconsin. So the tea room is on the top,
correct?
It's
top left, yeah.
Okay.
So that's the view, and then the bottom left is the Still Ben Schwartz house, Frank Lloyd Wright home.
Oh, okay, so then we're getting to that.
All right,
so
okay.
All right, I'll wrap up the Bronze Fonz and Milwaukee trip. I will say A.
Yeah, okay.
Where's your Rishi Earl Grey?
I did not love that.
Yeah, that wasn't good. If I had a SAG card, it would be removed. Okay. So then as we mentioned, we headed up to Two Rivers, and we saw up to Still Bend. But there's a lot of prep that went into this,
right.
And because everyone was doing it remotely, it's amazing how well it went.
I kind of harken back to my professional days as a project manager. This was all about over communication. Just let's go through the list one more time.
Yes, you and Jenna are kindred spirits with your spreadsheets, your checklists, your FaceTimes, going over every package.
Because if I forgot something, that was a problem.
Right, and guess what? Nothing was forgotten. Amazing. And then we also had a bit of packing to do.
Yes.
Because we had
I had to load it in the back of a truck, and it had a few miles to go with indeterminate weather and whatnot, so we made sure things were going to arrive.
And we actually did have a lot of fragile pieces.
Right.
And so we had to pack that up, and we did that with the aid of our son, Rob.
Yes.
And we actually have a video on our YouTube. It's 2 minutes.
Yes.
You'll never look at bubble wrap the same way. He demonstrates his amazing technique for wrapping up
crystal goblets.
And we're thinking of a sequel because nothing's too, for us not to try, right?
Right.
So anyway, that's on YouTube, and we had over 500 miles to go.
Right.
And we had no casualties there.
Oh, no.
But I will say, it did take me a long time to unwrap them.
There you go.
So, but good, Rob. So thank you. All right. So this house, a little bit about the Frank Lloyd Wright house that we were at in Two Rivers.
Right.
So this was kind of a different story behind the Frank Lloyd Wright. This was a Life magazine in 1938. They opened up their, it wasn't really yet. It was just sort of a
competition.
Thank you, because it was not exactly a contest, but they just threw out to architects, 8 architects,
right?
Build the American dream home,
right?
And so Frank Lloyd Wright built this as part of something for more moderate income,
right?
Although it's 3,000 square feet,
right?
So it's still pretty.
Yeah. So this is pre-World War II, late 30s, right? When this was happening, right?
Right. So this was an edition in 1938,
right?
And then the Schwartz family, when they subscribed to Life, they saw this and they said, we'd really like to do this. They contacted Frank Lloyd Wright, and they had it built in this very beautiful property on one of the Two Rivers.
Right.
And they lived there for 30 years.
Yeah.
And it's just beautiful. It's got a lot of the unique characteristics of a Frank Lloyd Wright house.
You know it's a Frank Lloyd Wright house when you see it.
Right. I'm definitely for entertaining.
Yeah, right.
Large rooms,
right.
open to the outside to
right.
nature. There was a big space where they actually had a grand piano.
Right.
So that was wonderful for the wedding reception.
Right.
And then, but what was interesting about the Schwartz family, Frank Lloyd Wright really didn't make custom homes.
No. He has a style and a way of doing things.
Right.
Yes.
So do you remember what the issue was with because they had four bedrooms, kind of small.
Right.
And 4 bathrooms.
Right. Yeah. So this is so I think Frank Lloyd Wright could be a little passive aggressive with dealing with clients who wanted something that was not in the plan. So
right.
So it was kind of a funny thing. So she wanted a linen closet, I guess, in one of the bathrooms.
Right.
And so, and that was not in the original design.
No.
He didn't hold with it, but she insisted, and so he kind of does that. Okay, you asked for it, you're going to get it. So the linen closet was built. However, the door had to be moved to accommodate this linen closet. So you open the door and it bangs quite immediately into the toilet.
So
and I think it's a conversation piece. Everybody has to go check this bathroom out because it's hilarious.
Right.
So,
that was his footprint of don't mess with my design.
That's right.
But a few other quirky features aside from the bedrooms were very, very small.
Right.
But they also have and this I'm told is kind of a feature of Frank Lloyd Wright to have sort of a low ceiling entry, and then you walk in and you just
Yeah, and it's very definitely an effect.
Right.
You walk in. It's a little when you first walk in, it's a little claustrophobic. The ceilings are low.
Yes.
If you're an excessively tall person, you're scrunching.
Right. I mean, if you're much taller than me, you're going to bump your head if you're not aware, which our guests did. It's kind of like being in the Cotswolds. Boom. And that led some people to ask, well, how tall was Frank Lloyd Wright? Turns out he was 5'7".
Nice. Okay.
Just an inch taller than Fonzie.
Here we go.
Yes. It all connects.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
So it was a beautiful ceremony.
Right.
Matt and Jenna's vows, not enough Kleenex. It was just so beautiful.
Right.
Our kids took part in this. Rachel did a poem.
Right.
Barely got through that one. Rob did a toast.
Right.
Hilarious.
Right.
One really sweet. Sean, Team Calm.
Yeah. Right.
He just brings that vibe.
Yeah.
Talk about vibes. But I have to share one of my favorite mother of the groom moments.
Yes.
Okay, so there was the bride and groom dance,
right.
father and bride
right.
dance, and then mother and groom dance.
Right.
And they had some programmed music.
Right.
And Matt had selected Stevie Nicks' Landslide for us.
Right.
And we got about halfway through.
Right.
The last dance of the evening.
Yeah.
And it hits a glitch.
It glitched.
And it just stopped.
Yeah.
So we're it seemed like it was just a moment.
Yeah.
One of Jenna's good friends bolts from his chair, gets to the piano, the grand piano.
Right.
And he picks up right where it left off.
Yeah.
And
the piano.
And then the rest of the guests were singing the lyrics to finish it out.
Yeah.
It was like a movie scene.
Who does that?
Yeah, I know. Very cool. And sometimes those little happy accidents kind of make a great memory.
That was great. Yeah.
And it really was.
Right.
Okay. So we left Two Rivers.
Yes.
And just a couple notes about Two Rivers. Our good friend Pete.
Yeah.
That's his hometown. We got to
take a picture of his childhood home. That was fun.
And his dad owned some ironworks company, and the
ironwork
the trim is still there.
Yeah.
Really lovely.
Yeah.
And then Two Rivers, we also found out, was the home of the ice cream sundae.
Yeah, okay.
All right. So
that's one of those claims that's maybe hard to validate, but okay.
Yeah, all right. Either way.
Yeah.
That's a lovely invention.
Yep.
All right. So then we Sunday, everybody kind of went on their own way after breakfast.
Right.
We had East Coast people, West Coast people going south. We went north.
That's right.
And we went up to Marquette.
Yes.
And we're not a stranger to Marquette.
No.
Love it. It's a college town. Northern's there. That's where my dad went to college.
Right.
Have visited several times. But I was intrigued because a new hotel just opened up in May.
Right.
And they advertised it as having this Gilded Age connection.
Uh-huh.
In fact, I'm going to just tell you what it says.
Okay.
Well, where is that page? Oh, maybe.
Did it make the final cut?
Oh, yes. Here we go.
All
right. We invite you to experience the timeless elegance of Explore Marquette, where Gilded Age and industrial opulence meets modern indulgence. Step into a world of handcrafted and restored woodworking, handmade custom chandeliers, bespoke hospitality, restored to the honor and grandeur of a bygone era of train depots, lumber mills, and mining.
Okay.
Then they also have a happy hour, which they call a Gilded Hour.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
On the roof.
Uh-huh.
Open air.
Yeah.
We're talking the Upper Peninsula.
Yeah.
You know?
In October.
So I, as someone who is passionate about the Gilded Age,
You were hooked.
I was hooked.
You took the bait, didn't you?
I did.
All right.
Turns out it's not. It was a converted laundromat, dry cleaners
Right.
from the Gilded Age of 1950s.
Yeah.
But I will say it's a beautiful place.
It was it was a perfectly good. I would go there again. It was a boutique hotel.
Absolutely.
Very well done.
Yes.
Very comfortable,
Yes.
quiet. They had kind of some nice features. They had the outdoor happy hour space. Up until I think the day before we came up there, we've been experiencing some unusually warm weather here in Michigan, so people were kind of going on about that. But when we were there, it was cold and windy. And
yes.
We had like one drink and just said, we're out of here.
And they have heaters and chunky blankets, but it was still a bit too cold.
Right.
And they've got to have a few contingency plans.
Right, exactly.
It's a long winter up there.
Right.
Okay. All right. So we just have a minute?
I got about 3 minutes.
3 minutes. Okay.
All right.
Great. I just want to say that, first I want to thank you because we drove down to the Mackinac, the Mighty Mac Bridge.
Yes. Uh-huh.
And I'm not a fan of bridges.
Yep.
But you gave me some good breathing exercises.
We did our deep breathing.
And so wonderful. Got back to our place, unloaded at Pemberley Pines, a lot of our cargo.
Right.
But I just wanted to also mention that Rachel and I were invited 2 weeks ago to a charity tea at Sean's grandmother's.
Right.
So this is Rachel's grandmother-in-law. And it was at her church, and it was for this wonderful organization called Sandcastles.
Right.
And it was presented by two young ladies who had benefited from them. One belonged to the church, and it's for younger people who experience loss early.
Right.
And it just was a wonderful cause, and I just wanted to give them a shout out. I want to thank Judy for inviting us, and Sharon was there, and Judy and I were our fascinators.
Yes.
Like you,
Uh-huh.
You brought the bow tie back.
Yes. Uh-huh.
And fascinators, I'm not saying that they're already back.
Right.
But we were the only two. I want to keep that momentum going.
Very nice. Okay.
All right. So,
all right. We
with
got about
that,
a minute and a half.
A minute and a half. Okay. So I will tell you, with all our travels, usually I will have links to our blog story.
Yep.
They haven't been written yet.
Okay. You've had a few things going on.
I had a few things going on.
Right.
So those blog stories will be coming up.
Very good.
And I think I do hear that sound.
Oh, here we go. Okay.
All right. I want to thank all our listeners and viewers. And you'll find we will have those pictures posted up later, too, as well.
Right.
But thanks to On TV Studios for allowing us to be here and all their help. And to my wonderful arm candy co-host who wore his hat.
I did.
And everybody loved it.
Yeah.
And you inspired our oldest son to do that as well.
Love it.
Yes.
Okay.
Everyone referred to us as the Hat Family.
Okay. All right.
All right. So, as we like to say at Barb's Tea Service, please stay tuned.
All right.